Hi, I'm Roslyn Compala and I'm going to speak about the Article 2, Section 16, RA 9165. So it says here, cultivation or culture of plants classified as dangerous drugs or are sources thereof, the penalty of life imprisonment to death and the fine ranging from 500,000 pesos to 10 million pesos shall be imposed upon any person who shall plant, cultivate, or culture marijuana, opium poppy, or any other plant regardless of quantity, which is or may hereafter be classified as a dangerous drug, or as a source from which any dangerous drug may be manufactured or derived, provided that in case of medical laboratories and medical research centers which cultivate or culture marijuana, opium poppy, and other plants or materials of dangerous drugs for medical experiments and research purposes, or for the creation of new types of medicine, the board shall prescribe the necessary implementing guidelines for the proper cultivation, culture, handling, experimentation, and disposal of such plants and materials. For example, the bill passed in the Congress but it's not yet still proven. It's about the legalization of cultivation of marijuana for medical purposes. This case still remains unapproved due to some reasons. The senators claim that this might affect the farming industry, the production of vegetables. The legalization of the cultivation of marijuana might cause the people to choose to plant marijuana rather than planting vegetables due to the income. So in this section, it is stated here that the land or portions here thereof and or greenhouses on which any of said plants is cultivated or cultured shall be confiscated and cheated in favor of state, unless the owner thereof can prove lack of knowledge of such cultivation or culture despite the exercise of due diligence on his or her part. So in addition, if the land involved is part of the public domain, the maximum penalty provided for under this section shall be imposed upon the offender. If we talk about the penalty, the maximum penalty provided for under this section shall be imposed upon any person who organizes, manages, or acts as a financer of any of the illegal activities prescribed in this section. The penalty of 12 years and 1 day to 20 years of imprisonment and the fine ranging from 100,000 pesos to 500,000 pesos shall be imposed upon any person who acts as a protector or cuddler of any violator of the provision under this section. We have sample cases about this cultivation of marijuana. In August 10, 2021, 80K na halaga ng marijuana na diskubre sa sitio Butbot, Kayapaba, Conbenguet. Ito ay sinunok ng mga pulisya. And next, we have in May 8, 2020, authorities seized uprooted 2 million worth of marijuana in Caraga. And lastly, we have in July 27, 2020, 12.8 million worth of marijuana destroyed in Danao City.